close, but yeah, I'm still working on this area here for like this, and we will get a little bit better at it. So let me just try to see if I can do something here. Lift this up a bit, and so if it's like in a little angle, that should be a little bit better. We're gonna be starting doing the the pre-recorded version of WFSO Aftermath. Once again, for you guys, we're live, and it's not gonna be that much to talk about today. Mainly, about the last two, Final Revolution for TNA, then Saturday night's main event from WWE yesterday. And of course, everybody knows Final Revolution was this past Friday, so I did see majority of it. Um, of course, also a weird trade that some of these writers be thinking that should work out, but I seriously doubt it if it will. But we'll see anyway. Um, Also, for like comic book movie and TV news, we're going to see how Kraven the Hunter did this weekend because me and the wife is going to go see it Tuesday, and we'll just see our opinions on it, and we will have like a video up for it just to talk about our opinions about it, and we'll go from there. So we will see. Let me get this pre-recorded version started, and we can go from there. So I'm going to estimate this show is probably going to be around maybe like 45 minutes. So we will see from there. Nope, they didn't make it. Oh well, more and more can be done. Maybe talk a little bit about the Bucks, because they are in the NBA Cup Finals against Oklahoma City Thunder. We will talk about that a little bit as well. But let's get this started. Um, and of course, you're gonna hear me repeat the same thing as I'm saying to the audience that's watching it pre-recorded. So sorry for that, and well for the repeat. So just bear with me, and we will get started. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Aftermath. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, and this is the y'all watching this scene like what's on the screen. This is the pre-recorded version of it. As y'all can probably see today, we're going to talk about Final Revolution results, and grade the pay-per-view and see how it goes. So yes, this is TNA's final pay-per-view of the year. Then we're going to talk about yesterday's WWE Saturday night's main event. We're going to talk about that. It's like a weird scenario also with this Bucks talk trade. So we're going to see what we can do besides differently and see if that official trade for what they was going for will actually work. And we're going to see how Kraven the Hunter did in his first weekend of the year. The numbers for the first 2 days are not that good. So we'll just talk about that. But first, let's talk about this Final Revolution pay-per-view results. So hi McMahon, and also people that's watching live. If you want to chat about what we're going to talk about today, like TNA Final Revolution, Saturday night main events, or like Bucks talk, or anything about comic book movies and TV news that I probably missed out. So if y'all want to like mention that while y'all on the chat, either if you're on Twitch or YouTube live, just mention it on here. Okay, so they were in Atlanta for this. This is the only match I did not see. The Leon Slater versus JDC. I did not see that match because I forgot. Like I was just setting like everything else up before I'll start watching it. So, and plus I got an energy full grandson. So, well, I mean energy full that he has a lot of energy. Just put it that way. So it was like kind of hard, set this up and stuff like that. Like just watching it. But anyways, ooh, nice sack. Um, and y'all probably gonna hear me like screaming at the TV and stuff like that right now because the Packers and the Seahawks are playing right now, and it's like about almost 5 minutes left to the end of the game, and the Packers are up 23-13. And yeah, yeah, I heard that word before. Oh wow, Packers got an interception. Interesting. I don't know, but it seems like the Packers defense had turned up today. Anyways, let's get to this first match that I did not see. It was JDC versus Leon Slater. It just sucks because this probably will be like a very good match, and I missed it. So of course JDC. Oh yeah. She is right here. So so I can understand if y'all do see my the oldest dog Libby. So yeah. Anyways, JDC did defeat Leon Slater. Which probably would be in a good match, but too bad I didn't see it. So kind of sucks. And Leon Slater is like the rise of him in TNA, but we'll see. Wait a minute. Hammerstone was in that match, so why are they talking about that he wasn't available? I thought he ended up playing. I don't know, but that's just kind of strange. Anyways, I did see the conclusion of this match, Jonathan Gresham versus Becky Kazarian. And it's just like so unfair that Jonathan Gresham is getting this treatment. Like he had one gimmick that looked like it was pretty good that was gonna go, then they kind of crap on that. Then like his return to his original self, being the octopus and all with the gimmick. Still like he's getting these losses, and he only barely had like a few wins, as in like in a tag match, which is just pretty sad that they treating him this way. It's just stupid. I do hope Seattle do beat the Vikings next week. That will help the Packers so much. Um, but anyways, yeah, Kazarian did defeat John Gresham. Because I did mention if you saw the WFSO preview of this on this past Thursday. So if you get a chance, go check it out on YouTube for that. I was saying like Kazarian don't need a lot of wins since he's got the call your shot trophy. We can get his like he's gonna most likely he's gonna go for the world title. So it's just a matter of when. So we will talk about a little bit of that scenario in a bit because there's another scenario resulting of what happened with I would have to say with the main event. Well, not the main event, the other match that happened with the number one contenders match. So we'll talk about that in a bit. Um, yeah, it was a decent match. Now we kick off with the main card, which is it's a good thing that a program that can do like 8 matches in 3 hours and WWE does 5. I always complain about that and just don't see why. They. I understand they want you know have the matches look good, then have like more matches than it don't look good. You can still do both. Have certain amount of matches and make it look good. TNA does it. I don't know, but we'll see. Did he catch it? Oh, yes, he did. Touchdown. Nice.
Packers kicking ass.
Yes, they are.
They're good. Considering everybody said they were going to lose.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a good catch. And we thought he would have lost it, but he had control of it. Yep. Yeah, both his feet were down. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle would challenge it. That's a possibility. But if they don't, they just don't. But let's see if I don't think they're gonna challenge. I don't think Seattle gonna challenge it. Nope, they're not. Okay. Um. Anyways, this was a decent X Division match with Moose defended against Kushida. I would like to see Kushida actually win a title and at least get some wins. But it's like it's never gonna happen. I don't know. They just I don't know. I don't know if they acting like like with the WWE treatment that's some they do with some of their stars, but I don't know. TNA is starting doing like a bad example. So, but then again, I guess in a way you gotta make it believable. So that's why they're probably gonna retain no Moose. Only way that Moose is having his belt because he probably gonna do the option C, like cashing in for a title shot. That's the only thing I can see. Anyways, like I said, Moose defeated Kushida, retained the title. Uh, let's see. Of course, I had an interview. Wait a minute. Oh, Jay something did win on his own, but I thought I saw Hammerstone in there. I don't know, but you got the three-way tag match. Of course, you got the Rascals versus the Digital Media and International Heavyweight Wrestling Champion PCO and Sammy Callahan versus Jake something. So yeah, because I know I saw that at one point that Hammerstone was in, but I don't know. There must be something that I missed. But the ending did get a little bit confusing for me. But yeah, the Rascals did win. Winning overall. So it could be a time for them. They probably would get like a tag team title shot. So yeah. Um, let's see what else. It was another match. Yeah, the number 23 did appear again. If y'all saw like recent like TNA Impact, yeah, yeah, those numbers were appeared again. So I don't know what it means, but I'm trying to think who would like make a debut in TNA, who was like a free agent, and suddenly decided like to decide to just come to TNA instead of AEW. Could have been somebody that's been released from WWE, or they could have been released from TNA too. You never know. But yeah, some understanding. Um, anyways, the next match. Okay, I guess next up was okay, Ace Austin versus Trent Seven. This match a little bit I was not paying that much attention to because I was wrong with this match too on who won because I thought they was gonna really just build up one of these guys, but why not? I know Ace Austin had been X Division champion and stuff before, but Trent Seven hasn't had singles gold yet. But overall, I was just shocked about this one. Ace Austin did beat Trent Seven. It was a total shock. And now this next match, just Jordan Grace trying to get her revenge on Rosemary. So that's what happened. And of course, it is always a good match. With the women's, of course. Of course, Jordan Grace. The match ended up being like a no contest. I think it was crazy that somebody out of nowhere ended up attacking Jordan Grace, and lo and behold, as y'all can read, it was Tessa Blanchard. So she made her return to TNA. It was like rumored and stuff before, but I was just like, okay, I'll wait until I'll believe it till I see it. So yeah, the rumors were true. She did, and I guess this probably be the program for Jordan Grace and Tessa Blanchard, go on before Jordan Grace's contract ends, because right now we got people thinking that most likely she will go to sign with WWE, but plans may change. I don't know. It just you got your scoopers and stuff like that, and then we put my juggernaut hanging on there. But yeah, anything can change. It's like everything's not set in stone. But then again, you got these you know these writers and scoopers just thinking of one way. And I guess I did like the little bit of an attitude that Chester Blanchard did had. And I know like some people ain't happy to see her there, because some people was thinking like she was a racist, but I can't say anything because I didn't see the. I think it was on a podcast, or it was something she was saying like backstage in TNA. I'm not sure, so that's why I can't say anything until I've seen proof. So I can't jump to conclusions on that part. Yeah, and Moose was defending her and saying like "Welcome back." Then somebody put up as like a woman beater. You know, happy with a racist that's there. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and some of the stuff like that don't even know about. Just put it right there. So anyways, we move on to the number one contendership match, with the four-way match. You got Joe Hendry, Josh Alexander, Mike Santana, and Steve Macklin. I was also wrong about this match because I thought it was gonna be Mike Santana. Since I was thinking that Joe Hendry already had his chance, so I don't think he was gonna get another one. And Steve Macklin, I know he's already been a TNA champion, and also Josh Alexander was a champion too. So I was just thinking none of those three was not gonna win it, but surprisingly, and a little bit confusing on why, but I guess you probably will see more when they talk about it on this Thursday on Impact. But Joe Hendry ended up winning the Fatal Four Way match, and he gets a title shot at Genesis again against the winner of the main event. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I was a little surprised that they were starting to go that way, and plus like with like if Joe Hendry didn't win at Bound for Glory, is like, why just give him another one-on-one contendership? Like, is he gonna win it at the Genesis pay-per-view? Who knows? But I may actually buy that pay-per-view, since it's like although I think it's a little bit too much for it, but it's not as crazy as AEW has been charging. But then again, we'll see how AEW gonna be doing theirs when they start showing on Max, and their first pay per view event will be the Grand Slam of Australia will be, I think it's a pay per view or just a special event. I'm not sure, but if it does, it'll be in February. If not, we most likely gonna wait all the way up to March just to see like AEW's first pay per view of the year. And crazy enough, but then again, ain't that many pay per views like in January except for TNA. Maybe NWA will have something, or OVW and such a sort. But anyways, semi main event, Monster Slam versus Tasha Steelz. Actually, Alicia Edwards was banned from being ringside. So yeah, it was kind of shocked. So now it can be like a one-on-one. So I'm sorry I said semi-main event because I forgot about the tag team match. So if you want to call it like a triple main event, I would say this is main event number one. Good match, and it seemed like they had some spots that kind of like dangerously, but it actually worked. But yeah, Slamovich hit her move to win the game. Not win the game, but win the match. Sorry. So she did retain, and it ended up being I forgot they did change it to a falls count anywhere match too. So that's why it seems like the match was like a lot of streamed, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it was out there. Um, like I said, the tag team tables match. The Hardys defended against the System. That would be Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, and I don't think Alicia Edwards was out there. If she was, I didn't see much of it. Um, but yeah, if you're trying to pay attention to this and like watching SmackDown, yeah, it's probably gonna kind of throw you off a little bit. So sorry about trying to keep this laptop still. So I apologize. Um, but yeah, it was tables match. So both persons from the team goes through the table, the other team wins. So yeah, as you can see, the Hardys did retain the tag titles against the System, and the finish was nice. It kind of gives you that it was either 2000 SummerSlam or was it 2000 Royal Rumble that Hardys and the Dudleys. So it kind of ended with that note, on the top of entranceway and Swanton off the table. So they kind of did the same thing with that scenario. So yeah, it was good. Good match. Now we can talk about the main event. Nick Nemeth defends against AJ Francis. It was like some parts of it I was thinking that okay, AJ Francis was gonna win. But nothing against Nick Nemeth, but it's just the way it just looked, and it was just like wow. Um, and yes, Nick Nemeth did do it on his own. No interference from no J, no JBL. I know they're going only can call him John Layfield, but yeah, JBL. We'll just say that. Um, a little bit, interference from Casey Navarro. And I think it was Joe Hendry. That was he out? No, no, no. He came out later, but Frankie Kazarian was out there too. Oh, okay. The Packers did win 30-13. Okay. Yeah, it was just an explosive first half for the Packers. So yeah, yeah, just shocked just they just got the ball rolling, and some of the people that thought the Seahawks were going to win. So Packers were due for a win in Seattle, so they were due for a win, and they finally got it. But anyways, so Namath counters AJ Francis down payment, turns to a famouser. Then Nick Namath hits him with a super kick, then did the danger zone for the win. So yeah, Nick Namath did do it on his own with no JBL appearance or anything like that. Um, they start jumping. First class start jumping on Nick Namath. Then Joe Hendry came out and made the save, and they was both got first class out of there. Both Namath and Hendry did grab the belt, show like a face to face, and you hear Kazarian in the background just talking trash, like in the commentating booth. But otherwise, that's how Final Revolution end. Oh God, it was kind of hard to pull out what was on match of the night. It really was. If I did have to choose from what I saw, I would probably have to go with the tag team championship match. I would go with that one. Yeah, the rest of the matches were decent enough, and at least you had one shocking thing that happened with Tessa Blanchard return to TNA, and, things like that. And I think Rosemary and Jordan Grace going to have a rematch probably possibly be this Thursday, but I think they already announced the card for Thursday. So who knows? Not sure. But anyways, decent matches overall. Well, I'm gonna rate it, and I'm gonna grade it. I will grade it a B. it was just a few things that were just going on. Like I said, I was a little bit confused of. So I'm gonna go with a B for that one, and I would actually would give rated it a 7.5 out of 10. So like I said, it was like some few confusion and missing parts to the pay per view. So I normally don't grade like or rate TNA like this kind of low, but because most of their pay per views are always good, but it was just like there's a few things that were just missing, and some storylines that got a little bit confusing. So like I said, 7.5 out of 10, and I graded it a B. So we're gonna move on from that and start going to Saturday night's main event. If y'all saw it yesterday, it was on NBC, so it wasn't like it was like a PLE event. It was like a special event, but it wasn't a PLE event. So like all the Saturday night's main event they're gonna do, we will talk about the results and stuff like that the next day, right here on Aftermath. Of course, they got January that they're gonna do another Saturday night's main event. I think is January 25th, I believe. So who knows what's gonna happen right there. I was right about all these matches 5 for 5, but then again as I know some people like get sick of it, but WWE is kind of, I wouldn't say it being too predictable, but it was just some things that were predictable and stuff that just like made more sense. So yeah, of course Drew McIntyre did defeat Sami Zayn. Good match. Let's see. Of course, next up was the Women's World Championship match. Liv Morgan did beat Io Sky. Yeah, and some of the matches, I was like watching back and forth because I was at an event and this was on too, and during like the Bucks game was on too. So y'all probably heard me about the video on that video. I talked about it yesterday. Oh wow, okay. So Seattle did lose, so that means the Rams got the division lead, but they're tied. So wouldn't be surprised if Seattle would win the rest of their games and the Rams probably end up losing their losing one of their games or whatever. So it's happened. But now, was it this game they won, and I think it's the next game. I think I forgot who they played. Darn it, I don't forgot who they played. I think it was either I think it's the Vikings. I know the last game of the season they played the Cubs at home. Not Cubs, but Bears at home. And that time right now is to be determined. Um, but yeah, I think it's a Sunday game or a Monday night football game. I'm not sure, but I probably gotta look that up in a bit. But anyways, um, yeah, the triple threat match. Yeah, it was just all over the place. Not in the bad way, but it was a good way. It was all over the place. Finn did end up getting pinned by Gunter, and Gunter did retain. And I know Gunter was like, he wanted to do this by himself, and plus, that's what he done with his matches as a weight. No interference from Louis Kaiser, and I think they said Judgment Day was banned from. Yeah, Judgment Day was banned from that triple threat match. So not much was going on, and kind of made it fair. And Gunter did win; he retained. Because I know this could have been an opportunity that he could have lose this match and lose the title, but seems like they got other plans with him, and yeah, why not? Um, Now the next match, the first ever crowning of the Women's United States Championship. Um, I didn't care which one had wanted this match. I guess it's like I was leaning more towards Meechin because she didn't have a singles title, so it's just like it kind of, in a way, kind of sucks, but in the other way, it's still good that Chelsea Green did win it. So she deserved it as well. And how her gimmick was going so far with it, and it was like pretty good. And plus, this is kind of like a second chance for her. She was like in NXT after she left from TNA, then get called up, got injured, then Vince McMahon suddenly release her. Then I think she did a little stint in was it TNA? Yeah, yeah, and I think no, she didn't. I think she didn't go to AEW, but WWE brought her back, and this is a good start for her. But although it's been a few years since she's been back, she has been a tag team champion, and now her solo title. But I think Meechin and Chelsea Green is still going to have a long feud with this, so it should be a good one. But yeah, it was pretty good. Main event: Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE title, and Cody Rhodes did bring the Winged Eagle title out. Um, yeah, which is pretty good. And as y'all see it right here, that's watching the pre-recorded episode, you can see it right here. Like he was wearing it in the beginning and all that stuff. This was crazy though. The ending of it. Although Cody did win, but the ending of it, Cody did do the crossroads onto the chair, which Kevin Owens did run the chair first and was about to use it on him, but Cody ducked. So after the match, I think Cody was about to say something to the fans. Then Kevin Owens out of nowhere, he did like a certain maneuver, pile driver. But I did catch like he was doing that when he was in Ring of Honor as well. I just forgot what that pile driver maneuver was called. Um, but yeah, let's see if they'll talk about it on here. Okay, they won't. But anyways, he did the pile driver, and Cody came out on the stretcher and he took the that WWE title. Was like waving it around, and they was about to well, Triple H was about to stop him, like pushing him and stuff. It's like they was about to get into it. So got the belt back and Kevin Owens left. So it was good for the return of Saturday night's main event. So that's good. So that's one down, and it's gonna be they said they're gonna do like four more in 2025. So we already know the next one will be January 25th. So after that, it'll probably be three more. So they probably gonna do it like once a season or something like that. One seasonal. So if it's January, I think the next time they're gonna do it will probably would be, let's see, they got the Royal Rumble in February, then they got Elimination Chamber in March. So it's either gonna be like late March or early April the next time they're gonna well, they're gonna be like in Europe late March. So I can see them doing it El Setuquan. So most likely I think they're gonna do another one after the January one, where probably would be early April. Or possibly it could be in May as well. So I'm thinking like around April or May they're gonna do the next Saturday night's main event after the January one. But yeah, they made the storyline with this easy. Should I even rate this or grade this? But I'm gonna do it anyway. So the rating I would give, this special event, I would probably would give it like a B plus. I think they could have added like one more match into this, and so give it like a B plus, and gonna rate it. Maybe I would rate it 8.5 out of 10. So I would go with that 8.5 out of 10 and give it a B plus. So let's move on from that, and we're gonna, because there's no like good important news to talk about today, and especially AEW right now is not nothing to talk about, because you got some AEW hardcore fans defending the product right now is not doing good. Then you got people that that are hardcore WWE fans dissing the problems with AEW, which they do have a right to, and also it is like accurate because I'm like looking at these other like YouTubers and they was talking about like the issues with AEW and I did like in the video in October talking about the issues with AEW, and I had some of my friends and some of the people that watch this channel, say like what was wrong with AEW as of late, because it was like after I went to that game in September when they was here in Milwaukee, that yeah, it was not that much of a good crowd. The building was maybe like about maybe 30-35% full, and there was a lot of seats left. So and plus the bad thing is they promote their events like a month in advance, what they should do at least 2 or 3 months in advance, like WWE. Well, WWE, I think mainly they'll do it like 3 to 4 months in advance usually, but this year is really, oh Lord, this happened again. So okay, yeah, darn it. So this the pre-recorded episode gonna end up being a part two. I hate when that happens because you see somebody's flyers and stuff like promoting other stuff. So I'm gonna move this a little bit so I can try to record it again. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So you're gonna get a part one and a part two of WFSO Aftermath. So I apologize. Didn't think it was gonna happen, but I forget when it comes to Google, when you see like some of their ads, they will kick me off of here and have to redo the video again. So this is a part two. I'm not gonna redo the whole thing again because I'm still live on YouTube and on Twitch. So I'm not gonna redo it again. But I was talking about the issues with AEW. I even mentioned like some of the issues with AEW. Like before we talk about Buck stuff, that the issue with AEW, of course, you got EVPs like the Young Bucks that's now thinking about themselves and like mostly promoting their friends instead of promoting like the best talent and what the fans like out there. So, and plus, at one point WWE was guilty about that, and you see that they was having a dark past when they have half of the arenas was full and stuff like that. So that was like the last decade they was having that problem, and it was one of those things like Vince McMahon was failing to make new stars, and if he makes a new star, it'll be like, okay, that's my pick or whatever, and not letting the fans how they feel. So then again, Vince is gone, and the pandemic thing, happened, and, WWE just started rolling again. So I think it was a good thing about the pandemic for WWE because it, kind of shows like something did need to change, and plus, people are gonna miss, going to events and stuff like that. So that's why you're gonna see like some events like WWE and stuff like that, gonna end up being like mostly sold out shows on certain cities, like either like some small market cities like Milwaukee or big market places will sell out. So yeah, but anyways, with AEW, Tony Khan can be a CEO. I'll be okay with that because he's the one funding the money and also the boss. But if you're trying to do like everything like your Vince McMahon, there's gonna be some backlash and some flaws into that too. Like making yourself head of creative, no, because you're doing the same thing that the Young Bucks are doing. Is like putting over your favorites instead of what the fans like, and especially like wrestlers that do deserve it. Like you have your guys like Warlow and Powerhouse Hobbs is like I know Warlow had like the TNT championship, but it's like he was due for like so much more, like the world title. Same thing with Hobbs. It's like, come on now. And then again, you got people that's held in Ring of Honor titles getting into your shows instead of like exclusively keeping them in Ring of Honor. And one of the reasons I don't watch Ring of Honor, that's one of the reasons, and because they still didn't got a TV deal, and they still streaming their shows like every week on their Honor Club. Like their pay per views, you can understand, but not but no, not no TV show. Like you gotta find like a station or something. They said there's some stations. That's the only news that I heard about, that there are some stations that interested in Ring of Honor. So it all depends on like when they're gonna like make the deal. Maybe one of them could be True TV, because since they got that dealing with Warner Brothers Discovery and AEW, maybe they can push Ring of Honor to True TV and probably keep it on Thursdays. Because I don't see any other day that they can do it unless they're gonna try to do Ring of Honor head to head with NXT on Tuesdays. But yeah, I don't see that working. Or out of nowhere they'll just do it on Sundays. Possibility. But anyway, just overall, Tony Khan needs to drop like being head of creative and let somebody that's been in the business for a long time be head of creative, and also has somebody else be the booker, not Tony Khan. But the wrong thing is like some people saying like some of the characters that's not believable, like Orange Cassidy or um who's the who won the TNT championship. I can't believe I forgot his name. But anyways, him. I can't believe I forgot his name. Daniel Garcia. Yeah, Daniel Garcia. And I like those guys. So and they had like a couple of titles, and it was like finally Daniel Garcia finally got his push. We're winning the TNT championship, and I do want to see how far that goes. Although I'm not going to be watching a lot of Dynamites or normally I watch Rampage because it's like an hour, and plus it's after SmackDown is like more easier to watch. But I know they're gonna cancel Rampage very soon, so that kind of sucks. And I sometimes watch Collision, and sometimes I watch Dynamite, so it just all depends. But probably not as much as I should, but yeah, you know how it goes. But yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna be dying, but like if they don't do something the next year, the year after, I think something bad, is going to happen to them. Like, maybe Warner Brothers Discovery may, cancel their deal, and where they're going to be at now, and they might as well, just end things. So then again, you have like what WWE is going to buy AEW, like they will actually sell AEW to them. But then again, crazier things that happen. But anywho, now Bucks news. Um, like I said, if y'all want me to talk more about AEW, like on a separate video, let me know, or comment below and just let me know if y'all want me to talk about that in a different story, or I'll probably do like a live episode just to hear from everybody's opinions about AEW and stuff like that. Yeah, we can talk about WWE too, like what your issues with WWE as well, or you can talk about your issues with TNA or NWA or anything like that. So yeah, if y'all want that, just comment below and let me know. We'll do like a live video about it. But anyways, little bit of Bucks news. Of course, they advanced to the NBA Cup championship going against Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday. So this will be it was the first time with the Pacers and Lakers, and the Lakers ended up winning it last year, and this will be history for Bucks wise, because Torian Prince and Darvin Ham was on the Lakers last year. Darvin Ham was the head coach, and Torian Prince was playing for the Lakers, and they was undefeated through that the group play, and also wait, I think they no, they wasn't the wild card, but I think they were like the second seed or something like that. But anyways, Bucks, undefeated through their play in, and also didn't lose yet. And of course, they won their might as well say first round and East Finals. So that's what I call it. The East Finals they beat Atlanta, and the first round they beat Orlando. And now, they got the Thunder, so it'll be a tough challenge. But we'll see how this goes. But hopefully the Bucks will win. So I'm hoping. But anyways, a scenario trade they was talking about with the Bucks and Lakers. Talk about Damian Lillard for LeBron James. This was on Wisconsin Sports Heroics. So I don't know why they would, not view his profile. So I may have to move this a little bit, move the screen. So let's do that. Go to Lakers. I think the 10th seed. Okay. Thought they were a little bit higher than that. And I think they played today too. Okay, I can see why Damian Lillard, because of the matching contracts. I get that. So that's probably why it would probably would work. Because it will be very even. But the thing is, like, the Lakers gonna have like too many guards, so I don't know how that gonna work. But Damian will return, home, because he is a California native. But I don't know how is that gonna work. I really don't know. Um, if they're gonna do that, they're probably gonna end up, the only thing they can do is get rid of their first round pick, and if you're giving us somebody like Damian Lillard, you're gonna want the assets back for him. So let's see. Second round pick. Um, maybe a 2029 first round pick, and what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a swap. Do a second round pick swap. So let's just do it that way. So that may be helpful. So let's just try this, because most likely it should work, but we'll just see. Do a straight wait fail. How's that? Wait, they both making the same amount. So Lakers are only able to complete this trade since they are an over apron team. They are only able to take back 100% of the salary they are sending out. Yes, that's what it is. Cut 58K from the Lakers in incoming trade value to make this trade successful for Lakers. That makes no sense. That really makes no sense. But anyways, guys, check out Fans Pro. If you want to do like trade machines and stuff like that for either the NBA or the NFL. This is the most accurate trade machine that's out there. So y'all get a chance, check them out, and have fun with your trades. And plus, especially you got like the trade deadline coming up in early February, and yeah, it's not that far from there. And it seems like right now it's just this day is just going pretty quick. So that's crazy, like 58K, because that's that's so stupid. I wonder it's because the matching days, because I mean, okay, he had 3 years left, including the player option, and I think LeBron just got full 2 more years. and next year will be his final season in that contract. So is he going to come back, or is he going to actually retire after next season? Who knows? But I'm about to say he makes like plenty of money like with his other projects anyway. So and plus the first NBA player that's a billionaire. Why not? Um, he can retire if he wants to. So I don't know, but we're gonna try something else. Okay, so I thought this was gonna be 45 minutes, so most likely it seems like it's gonna be an hour. So I'm gonna try to do this trade right quick. So let's reset. Let's see. We reset everything and let's see what will work. Where is LeBron? Oh, way down there. So if they do like LeBron and Giannis straight up, they probably can do that too. But I seriously doubt it. They're gonna get rid of Dame or Giannis. So just looking at it, and they can't play like two players for one. They can't do that because they're the second apron. And Lakers are the first apron. So it's like they got a little bit more of what they can do than the Bucks does. But we already know like Lakers were interested in Brook Lopez, but I think he's not going to go anywhere because he's been approving and stuff as of late. But and Bucks do need like a somewhat of a like center. Like they can probably get like Christian Woods for let me try something. Christian Wood for since they won't get rid of him anyway, my job champ. So although the Lakers will be taking a little bit more and we'll do with picks, we'll do a 2031 first round pick swap. But they probably can do, second round if they want to. So we'll just do first just to try to be fair at least. So let's do that. This may be a fail. Oh wow. Actually it's a success. Oh, that actually helps. Although it's crazy that, but they both got like a minus 2.7 million. And wow, this is weird. So if they want to have like a big guy, that can play, power forward or center, they can bring Christian Wood back. He once was playing for the Bucks, and I think they got him off of like when he was drafted. I think they either drafted him or they actually just got him out of the free agency draft pool or something like that. But extra wins. Of course, they can probably gonna give out a little bit more minutes. A little bit better offense, but more better defense. So it works that way. So that's probably the only thing I can see, the Bucks may be doing. Maybe, give my job champ and give the like the Lakers give the Bucks Christian Wood and my job champ to the Lakers and just do like 2031 first round pick swap. So yeah, seems like that would work. So let's get out of here and let's talk about our final thing before this is over. Um, Let me try to refresh this because I think everything was updated. So Kraven the Hunter is not doing very well. It was like about 1.7 million it made on Thursday, and I think it was like about 2 point something million. It made like I think it was like 3.5 million off of both Thursday and Friday. And Saturday, not so much. Okay, I gotta move the screen, so sorry about that. Just like you try to like load something and it end up getting that. So of course it says if Kraven the Hunter failed to whip up appetite from overseas audience, the international debut in 60 markets was 15 million for a global start of 26 million. That's what it made in its first weekend everywhere. Okay, there's still probably a number for them to count for like other markets, but including here in the States, so we'll see. But yeah, they really ain't talk about much about, normally you got who they were saying who was the top five, but yeah, right now it's not looking good for Craven the Hunter, which the wife and I are gonna go see it this Tuesday, and we're gonna go there with just like an open mind. We're not gonna jump in there and be like how like some of these YouTubers or some of these other people is like being like critical about it. Ain't no Spider Man, ain't no Spider Man. Like you go there because you like the character or you're a fan of Marvel. It's one of the two. So don't go there just being like, okay, we're gonna expect this, we're gonna expect that. No, because a lot of people are saying like most people that I've seen that was on YouTube saying like this is the worst movie out of the all the Sony Spider Verse movies. They say even worse than they say worse than Morbius and worse than Madam Web. Yeah. So out of these three, they saying that probably Madam Web like did the best out of Morbius and Craven the Hunter. But then again, we still got weeks to go and see about that. And plus, Craven the Hunter, not much of it going on. Of course, you got like Wicked still playing, and I think Red One finally went to Amazon, so you can probably see that now. And they didn't do pretty good. Um, Trying to think who else is around that. Oh yeah, it says it on here. So okay, Moa 2 is still going. And Wicked. So yeah, refresh for the latest. So looks like nothing was updated yet. But let me just try this before we get done here and try to you know let's see. It's like we're not gonna say what happened or with no Craven the Hunter. Okay, this was this morning. So so the total for United States they're saying is gonna be 11 million. So that's basically like what they saying. And we kind of know what happened. It was just like some of the fans were just sick of Sony's BS. That's the only thing we can say. Because saying some of the films are going to feature Spider-Man, and when you teased it, but it didn't happen. So Morbius kind of teased it a little bit, but they didn't have him there. Venom, it kind of did. With the second one, and yeah, it is crazy. But people were saying that with the success of the first Venom, making nearly a not a billion, that Sony should keep it going. So with the success of the Venom franchise and also with the Spider-Man animated movies, they thought they was doing something good. So like I said, Sony mentioned that they're gonna be done with this after Kraven the Hunter. And after that, they could just gonna focus on like Spider-Man movies. Also with putting Miles Morales in the MCU and focus on Spider-Man Noir, which they're currently shooting right now, and I think it's gonna be released next year, I believe. Probably like the end of next year. That's what I'm guessing. So let's see if it updated. Nope. They're saying like over. Well, most likely it's just saying the same thing. So overall, yeah, Kraven the Hunter only made like 26 million worldwide overall. Although, we read and say only 11 million was made in the United States for its first weekend. So, then again, it's still early. Some people may, change their mind and decide, you know what, we're going to watch it and see how it goes. Like I said, it's sad that no, they don't count like the Tuesday numbers as well, because a lot of movie theaters does have deals for like Tuesday for everybody to go see it. They had their $6 value or something like that, or like a $5 special or some places. So yeah, like I said, that's when me and the wife is going to see, go see it on the Tuesday. Then I think like it was on either Friday or Saturday. We're probably gonna see Sonic 3. The weekend it comes out. So which is starting this coming Thursday. So Sonic 3 might even do better than Kraven the Hunter. So they in competition with that. And I think there's a few more movies around there that's gonna be coming out too. But we'll see how it goes. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and for the ones who's watching on Twitch, please, follow the channel, and also, spread the love and let people know about this channel too. They might enjoy it. Um, yeah, I forgot I had this plug on, so I hope it didn't affect the sound, but it probably won't because there's got a microphone on this one. But anyways, you know, um, probably the next time we probably gonna end up going live will probably would be after the NBA Cup championship with the Bucks and Thunder. Hopefully, the Bucks win, but we'll see. After you guys on YouTube, either pre-recorded or on live, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 500 by the end of the month. Um, and I think for the people that subscribe to the channel, yesterday and the day before, um, like I said, we're trying to push to get 500, and I'm probably gonna look at the numbers probably tonight and see where we're at. Um, what else? Like I said, like and subscribe. And if you like content like the stuff that we was talking about today, this would be the channel for you. Check out our website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. We update on that channel like nearly every day, and also you can check out upcoming events that's going on in the Midwest for like wrestling. Check that out. We probably gonna spread a little bit, like every time like I post like on Wednesday for like any events that's going on, like in Illinois and Wisconsin. Start next month, we're gonna talk posting stuff like that's in Minnesota and Michigan. And for I kind of like put out there for like Minnesota and Michigan, but like on the website we're gonna start doing I think we're gonna do Indiana and Iowa for like posting on the events page on on our website. So check that out. And also, we're going to promote more like with the meet and greets and stuff, not just Illinois, Wisconsin, but Minnesota and Michigan. So, please check that out. And also, we talk about Buck stuff on there. Videos like this will be posted up. And also, pictures of we met at wrestlers and all that good stuff. So, anyways, once again, thank you for watching. And sorry about this, guys, that's watching pre-recorded. So you're going to get two parts of this. Although, it's insane. So until the next video, we will see you guys later. So you guys have a good one as well. So like I said, I appreciate y'all watching until the next video.